That threat of a strike in the multi-million-dollar Texas Rio Grande melon harvest is over, at least temporarily. A federal court in Corpus Christi today upheld a state court injunction against the International Workers Association picketing the major farms in this multi-million-dollar harvest area. This is the peak of the melon season. And that means that in the next 2 weeks, 4 million honeydews and cantaloupes must be brought to market or the crop would rot on the ground. This is the time a young man named Eugene Nelson, fresh from the grape pickers strike in California, chose to organize workers in this section of the valley around Rio Grande City. So far, he has signed up an estimated 600 to 700 of the farm workers, most of whom are believed to be itinerant. Is it logical to presume that you can come into the Texas Valley, where the prevailing wage rate has been approximately 75 cents an hour, from what the people here tell me, and jump that wage to $1.40 an hour and still have the farmers keep in business?
Well, we're not asking for $1.40. We're asking for $1.25. And we began picketing at the three largest ranches here because we thought those ranches could afford to pay that. As a matter of fact, one of the three largest ranches has holdings out in California where they pay $1.40. So I see no reason they can't pay $1.25 here in Texas.
There have been rumors of violence, perhaps on both sides of the fence. There are rumors of violence, perhaps even tonight. Do you anticipate violence in this strike?
No. I hope there won't be any violence. I've asked all the people not to resort to violence. The only incident I can think of so far is the fact that at a rally of ours a few nights ago, a spray rig sprayed some of our people. I haven't heard of any other violence.
Ross is the assistant manager of La Casita Farms, one of the largest melon growing outfits in the entire valley. What does the court decision from Judge Garza this afternoon mean as far as you're concerned?
Well, of course, it was very gratifying that the court there did what they did. They felt that they did not have jurisdiction, which undoubtedly is going to help us to some extent. In other words, our district court ruling, injunction, or whatever the legal terminology would be, will be in effect at least until the 13th of June, when at which time I believe they will have a hearing to make it either permanent or throw it out or whatever the case might be.
Has the action so far, Mr. Ross, done anything to hinder this million-dollar industry in the valley?
It has, rather indirectly. The organization that is attempting to organize these farm workers, they placed pickets around our ranch and with an attempt to keep our farm people from going to work and picking our crop. That was not successful. The people here want to work, and they're going to work. They went through the picket lines. We had actually more people than we really needed on the job. Now, what really hurt more than anything else was the fact that the pickets then moved into the shed area, all of the sheds here in town, and the itinerant packers that come in from the West Coast to pack our crop, they are union people out there, and they recognized a picket line. They refused to cross the line, and that gave us a quite serious setback at the time. However, we immediately proceeded to train local people to fill these jobs that has been held by people from California and Arizona. And it'll take a little time.
So there is a temporary lull in the strike situation around Rio Grande City, but Nelson says it's only temporary. He says he's going to organize the whole valley. This looks like it might be the start of that long, hot summer for the growers and for the workers in Texas' Rio Grande Valley. This is Nick Gearhart in Rio Grande City, Texas. One more time.